This episode is brought to you by Enervon Active, serious stamina for serious sports.
Everyone's busy preparing their stuff, and at the same time it seems that people are excited also to race. It's a long distance race. The distance is a 2-kilometer swim, a 60-kilometer bike, and a 15K run. I'm Trina Hernandez, and I'm a derivatives trader in Bank of the Philippine Islands. And I'm also a triathlete, and I'm part of the Fitness First Triathlon team. My bib number is 498. My game plan is just to start out a bit slow and just to really pace myself well so that I can still get a strong finish in the run. My first race was way back in June 2008, so it's now my 5th year into the sport. I started by first joining fun runs, and then I heard about triathlon in one of the races that I joined. And since I was already into running that time, I thought of it as a good challenge to get into a race that involves swimming and biking also. So it involves training 2 to 3 times per sport in a week, and it's a total of about 10 hours or more. The swim leg, what I don't like is the start, because usually it's a mass start or it's very crowded, so there's a tendency that we can get kicked or our goggles can be knocked off. Okay, my nutrition, I don't really have a strict diet, but I choose the food I eat, like eating brown rice, vegetables, and juice to make sure that I'm getting enough nutrients. It is very important that we keep well hydrated, especially during this heat. That's why for me it's very important that I drink during training and also after. During the race, the leg that I enjoy most is the bike, because in the bike leg we get to recover after the swim, and then that's when we get to take in our nutrition, take a bar or a gel, and get to hydrate also. And the bike for me is very enjoyable because I get to enjoy the breeze and also watch the crowd cheering for me. Admittedly, there are days, especially when work is tough, there are days when it gets tiring. But then I just have to step back a bit and just really balance my schedule. It involves a lot of discipline, commitment, and also a lot of passion. Because as I mentioned, it gets tiring sometimes, and you really need that personal drive and passion to commit to the sport and keep to your training plan. The run leg is actually the one which I like the least, because that's the time where it gets very hot already, and of course we're also tired from the bike already and still have to run a long distance. When I'm in a race, I really prepare myself and my mind to finish the race, and I do this by pacing myself, and our training and race preparation has a lot to do with that. A big factor that helps me keep going into the sport is having a great team, and it's full of crazy people, but at the same time their friendship and support and competitiveness has made the sport really fun. From the sport, I get a healthy lifestyle. I have to wake up early, I choose the food I eat, and of course I get a lot of exercise. So in that way, I'm also more energetic and alive. I'm Trina Hernandez, I'm a triathlete, and that's the game plan.
This episode was brought to you by Enervon Active, serious stamina for serious sports.